See it? It's typed. It extracts the data into a document that we can fax automatically. She came to us, it was like, took her about 2 weeks. She came to us 2 weeks later and said, hey, is this good? And I looked at it and I said, I don't understand. It's like, well, I've automated it. You did what? What do you mean you automated it? See, I didn't even know to wish for it. How cool is it when you're with a team where you don't even know to wish for stuff and they just make stuff? She automated it. So you can download it, it's easy to install, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's merge fields, where it pulls the data from point into a Word document. Can you see how that works? And guess what she did? And just because I asked her to, she created an instruction manual on how to recreate this. The instruction manual, that's Kristen. So that instruction manual, just so you know, it has to be simple, otherwise we aren't going to do it. The instruction manual is 6 pages. That's it. 6 pages. It's that easy. I look at it and I say, wow, that must be really difficult. No, it's not. It's actually quite simple. 6-page instruction manual. You guys can recreate the exact same thing. Now, that weekly status report takes us, every file in processing takes us 10 minutes, once a week. Every single realtor, selling agent, buyer's agent, selling agent, listing agent, get that fax every Thursday afternoon from us, takes us 20 minutes. How cool is that? And that's how you can speed up the process. When you talk about, I can only close 3 loans a month because I'm micromanaging my fires instead of accessing the amazing talent that's on my team. And that's level 4 of the pyramid. So one of the things that you can learn from us is that don't try and move an iceberg. Don't try and, this 4 days is information overload. It's like, oh my goodness, where do I start? Where do I start? It's all good stuff. How do I implement everything? Pick one. Just pick one. And pick the one that grabbed you the most and implement it. And when you're done implementing it, then go back to your book and pick 2. Implement it. And when you're good at it, go back to your book and pick 3. Implement it, one at a time. Tomorrow, you're going to be given an amazing gift if you haven't been given it already, and that's a business plan. You're going to walk out of here with a written business plan, sequenced business plan. Follow it in sequence. And I'm hoping level 4 of the pyramid will make some of your lists. I know level 3 is the one that everybody gets excited about, and as you should get excited. Lead generation is the mother of all for what we do. At the same time, the stress of not embracing level 4 is pretty great. What is my confidence? So think about this. If you're in my market, if you're in Minneapolis, could you take one of my realtors from me? What do you think? Yeah, odds are good not. Odds are good not. My realtors, their business is integrated into mine. The pain of change is great for my realtors because I reciprocate and I follow a system. They know what to expect every single time, every single time, every single time. They don't know what to expect from you if you're in my market. So can you recreate this in your market? And if you did, what would be your confidence level in talking to your strategic partners? What would be your confidence level in talking to your team? What would be your confidence level going home to your families? Wow. You mean you could go for dinner with your wife or your husband, with your spouse, and not have your crackberry on? What would that do to your life? It's a pretty big domino effect. Pretty big domino effect. So that was me 4 years ago. Is this your 3rd year in the business, or your 5th year in the business, or your 10th year in the business? You know, I've had some people come up to me over the last couple of days and say, wow, I've been in the business 25 years. I didn't know that some of this stuff was possible. You know, you could be in your 25th year in the business or your 1st year for the 25th time. I see some of you looking at those yellow sticky notes going, yeah, that's what my desk looks like. By the way, on a side note, sticky notes, not so much. Not so much. Sticky notes get lost, try not to. Have everything on the checklist. Keep one sheet of paper, one checklist. So the easy way or the hard way. So there's even an easier way for all of us. So I met a company, and they're here today, called PushMX. They got a booth next door. Can you imagine having that checklist where it's not even a checklist anymore? What if it was in your computer and you just had to click it? How cool would that be? Can you imagine processing your loans throughout the process, that whole checklist, just clicking, and the computer just doing it? Can you imagine that sequence? How many more loans could you close? So I found them about 3 months ago, and we switched over, and they're handling our processing stuff. And Kristen, her name, I'm hoping she's in the room so that she gets embarrassed and turns red. Is she in the room? Ah, oh, Kristen, can you just stand up for a quick second? There's Kristen. It's okay. Thank you, Kristen. So Kristen is actually going to hang out at the PushMX booth as well, so you guys can ask her questions about the automation. And PushMX is graciously one of our platinum sponsors here, and they're automating this, guys. It's amazing. I mean, forget the sheet that goes in the file. That's what we've been doing, and people think that's cutting edge. The sheet is becoming obsolete, where it's just in the computer. So I highly encourage you guys, if you get a chance, to go check them out.
Hello, my name is Babak Mogadam. I'm the owner of Charter Pacific Lending Corporation in Irvine, California. This is my second year attending this seminar, and I'm really glad to be here. I made a decision last year after I came here for the first time that this was the event that I was going to choose to come to every year, even though I had been to many other events the years before. I was really, really impressed by the fact that for a first-time event, it went on so well last year. And what I really liked about it is the fact that I came out with something in my hand, with a business plan. And that's something that I had never had before from any other such event in the past. So I'm really glad to be back, and I'm committed to come as long as this event is on, and I always purchase my ticket for the next event at the event because I see the benefit every single time. So I'm glad to be here.